Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Powersweep Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Powersweep Stadium. For Darrell Patterson, now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's going to be tackled after getting it up to the 28. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Russ now from the gun. Able to hit Patterson, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, ball at the 36. Running behind center with Harris. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Harris on 2nd down. Open space inside the 40. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Chris Boswell for the point after. This one is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
I'm one, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go, here we go.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Burrow back to throw. Dump off complete to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
On one, right? 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop!
Burrow setting up the play action. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15.
Here we go, here we go. Stop!
Now Burrow finds his man Chase. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop!
Now run with Wright. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
12.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop!
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. 4th down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
First down, here's Russ. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. First carry for the versatile vet Cordero Patterson. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Staying on the grab with Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. No run with Harris. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers pull that in front further. 13-zip. Najee Harris, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
On 2.
They're out and
11,
set.
11,
1st and
11.
10.
Let's get set. Shot.
Play action now. Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 1-score game. T. Higgins, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This our last play of the quarter. Ross out of the pistol. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have second and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He takes this a little short of midfield. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be Bengals football. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Now right. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picked.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go.
Offense set for a first and 10.
12.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Zach Moss, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce, and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. 11. 11 MT, take. 11 MT. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He lofts it deep left. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Wright running out of the gun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Higgins makes the catch. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. That one is caught left side of the field. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Wilson with it on 1st. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This is Harris. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Wilson on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a give for Wright. And only a minimal gain on this one to the 4-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
On 1, ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Throwing from near his own goal line. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
On 1, ready? 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals pushing for points. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
12, 12, 12. 11, mighty. 11, 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Dot.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has the connection to Wright. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different.
Yes,
he surges ahead
11, 11,
and keeps
11.
this drive moving.
11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. Dot.
1st down, Burrow to throw. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Say, hey. '79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
Trying again following the sack. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, tape. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Stays upright. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On 2, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
On target to his man Higgins. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Gun, gun. Dot. Dot.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. We've hit halftime here in Cincinnati. The Bengals carrying a lead into the locker room. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Burrow setting up the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
11, 11. Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Running behind center with right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go.
3rd and just 2 to go. Twelve. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7.
Let's get set. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. He's on the move. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. Dot.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Dot.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Gun.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Dot.
Burrow back to throw. Getting out to his left. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Dot.
Here's a give inside to right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Dot.
2nd and 4. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Dot.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Good, good.
Going to Harris to start the half. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stops. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st down, here's Russ. This ball's caught by Pickens. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers' 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running behind center with Harris. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's got it, room to run. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They give now to Najee. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Russ now from the gun. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. So we're through 3 here. The Steelers have possession. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Now here's Russ. That throw finds Pickens. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and goal. Trying it again with Harris. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Offline, ready?
Another try following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Let's get set. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. On the move, headed right. He's running for it.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
I'm one, ready?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Now run with right. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
12, 12, 12. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
On first down, here's Burrow. He fires one deep down the left side. That's complete inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw
11.
when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that
11
requires a
MT,
serious
break.
fastball,
11
serious
MT,
arm
break.
strength, and he just showed it off.
11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. The 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. He rolls to his right. He can run it. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield
11,
after just one play.
Here we go. Dot.
Here's right on the carry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
On one, right?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
11, 11. Dot.
Right again. Broke through the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Let's get set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Dad.
Higgins makes the catch. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 2.
They've got first down from the 31.
Dad.
Running this one left. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
2nd and 3 now.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
A tight end in motion now. Running on 2nd with Moss. Big gap up the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Zach Moss, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Steelers losing by 14. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Harris once more. And he's brought down for a loss. The final timeout taken by the Bengals, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Fair catch made here at the 30. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31.
11 MT, 11 MT. Eleven. Stop.
This is Wright running left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
12. Stop.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Stop.
Here's a give for Wright. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 34. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
They run again with Wright. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Ground game stopped again. That leaves them with a 4th and short. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.